Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. This is RTS League, the very first match of Season 22, Age of Mythology, the Titans. It's a round 1 group match and we have DoD B team against PK. Hopefully there won't be too much lag. We'll have to see. Okay, so on the left side of the map, no, on the bottom side of the map, we have PK. So we've got Isis, Loki, and Oranos. On the top we have DoD, Loki, Oranos, and Isis. So this is essentially a mirror matchup. Well, nearly. So this is Marsh, so it's quite a kind of fast-paced game. Everyone likes this map. It's a lot of people's favourite maps, really. Lots of hunt, which everyone loves. It's not too open, but it's not too closed either. So it's kind of in the middle. Third town centre's pretty much always in the middle, along with lots of relics as well, which is fun. Faster villagers, extra gold. There'll be lots of nice relics here. Nothing out of the ordinary going on at the moment. And there doesn't seem to be much lag, which is good. I'm quite interested to see what's going to happen here because we've got some pretty good players. I mean, the Mister, everyone knows. He's one of the top players right now. I don't know if he's still number 1 on the extended edition, but he might be. Famously not quite so good in team games, although he'll hate me for saying that. But he is facing a Loki player, so that could be interesting. Obviously team games is all about kind of team strategy and double teaming essentially. If you play it like a 1v1, you're not generally going to have a lot of success. On a map like this, you'd probably expect a fair amount of booming, especially from the middle players. It's kind of standard in Age of Mythology. I'm not sure I've actually seen Mr. play Oranos recently. Don't know how he plays. Probably just standard build order for him. Home temple for Loki. No temple yet for Chicks. So the format of this match, as I understand it, is 2 matches, or 2 games. So DoD picked this map and PK will pick the next one, and if they win one apiece then it's a draw, I think. Don't know, I don't think there's a decider or anything. Obviously if one of the teams wins both then they just win. There's some fairly nice relics out there. Be interested to see if any of them actually goes for them. Massive amount of gold in the middle here. It's going to be pretty crucial, this section. So we've got Forsetti advancing already, and obviously 2 Prometheans, yeah, Prometheus. Pretty standard play. There's only a few gods in this game really that have a lot of choices when it comes to minor gods. There's kind of an automatic choice for most of them. Zeus is probably the most obvious example. He can pick pretty much any minor god, depending on the situation and map and everything. There's no early skirmishes yet. Could happen though. Both ISIS players on this side can pretty much see what the other's doing because of all the obelisks. Got the standard deleting of the Promethean, so you get 2 fast raiding units. He's going to go for the Oracle first. Aha. That's strange. You don't see that very often. Spy being used on a Herseer. I guess he's counting on being able to see where he's going to be raiding all the time. Could pay off. Got a Home Valor by Blitz. Probably going to go for... yeah. So there's a spy being used over here, so he's going to come take out as many of Chix's villagers as possible. Two v1, and yeah, Blitz has come over to help. We could see our first villagers dying here. He hasn't lost any yet, but he's being pushed off gold. He does have a back gold mine there, but maybe not very protected. And we've got a lot of walls going up by Chix. His town centre's in a relatively safe position, whereas this one's kind of hard to reach. And this one's terrible. It looks like it's teals, shelties. And the Outcast's dead. Problematic. Don't really have anything going on this side yet. Very standard fare for ISIS. Prosperity on the way to heroic, presumably. Yeah. And lots of priests. Kind of surprised that neither of the ISIS players went 2 town centres. Just because, well, they know they're against another ISIS player, so could be useful. Teal's under some real pressure here. And some more raids. Yeah, so he's been pushed off hunt completely. Is that working? Oops. I don't know. Just carrying that relic. Doesn't really care about it, apparently. A few more skirmishes in the middle, but it's all about this right hand side at the moment. And as expected, around 8:20 we have both of our ISIS players heroic age. Migdol, Siege Works, Migdol. This is a problem. PK's definitely got the advantage here. He's lost a fair few villagers, I think. Yeah, 12. 12 units lost. That's a fairly forward healing spring there as well. They're obviously counting on keeping control of this side which they probably will be able to. Meanwhile, we've got another standard ISIS army. Clarity definitely has the advantage here, but these walls are going to give Chicks time to catch up, so it should be okay. There's not any raiding going on anywhere else, is there? Oh, it's well, tiny bit over here. Ooh, this is definitely a problem. And this Pegasus is scouting that gold mine very nicely. And is that our second town centre? Yeah, from Oranos. Another one going up there. I think that's probably why everyone doesn't really like Oranos. Just the same strategy every single game. Never mind. Push coming in over here as well. It's got a lot of map control, Clarity. Hope that's not me lagging. It looks okay. He's going to have to keep this Migdol up, because if he loses it, that's going to be a bit of a problem. He doesn't have any forward villagers. So obviously this is the problem with an all-chariot army. You can't really take out siege towers. That's why Egyptian wars generally degenerate into siege towers against siege towers. I don't think that tower is going to help him very much. Once again, pushed off gold. That's a pretty good use of flaming weapons, actually. Basically keeps both of these armies occupied, while Red gets to just raid over here. That's a pretty good shockwave, actually. Didn't really have any effect there, but in Oranos versus Oranos 1v1s, obviously whoever uses shockwave second has the advantage. And we have Ancestors Eclipse. And this could be a big problem, because it looks like Chicks is very far behind on this side. 4 siege towers here, that's going to easily take out this Migdol. And the villagers aren't repairing. He may run out of gold, yeah. I think that's the end. Oh wow. GG.